guys started with music?
Well, I started playing piano when I was really young, like 2 years old, and my mom put me in piano lessons. I've just been playing since.
I started playing drums when I was like in 5th grade, and yeah, I started.
Have you been working on anything new recently?
Yeah, we put out a 7-inch last fall called Talking Fiction, and we're working on songs for a new album which we'll put out in early 2012. So hopefully we'll record this winter, but now I'm out next year.
Very cool. And as far as social networking, how do you guys get to your audience?
Well, like Twitter and Facebook and websites and all that kind of jazz is really important. So, you know, we use the same thing every other band uses.
Yeah, that makes sense. Charities. Do you have any experience working with any kind of charity?
Yeah, we did one really great charity show for the Stone and Hope Weeks Foundation, which is a really great charity. There are these 2 boys who work for a lot of different organizations, and they died in a car accident, which was very tragic, but their parents started this great organization in their honor, and so all the money coming into the organization would then be divided amongst the charities they worked for while they were alive. And so we played a show for them and raised like $5,000, which was really great. That was last year. Other than that...
What about that mixtape thing?
Oh yeah, we did a mixtape for, it was like a Rock for Chicago thing for keeping music in schools in Chicago. You know, we don't have one specific charity that we're like really outspoken for. I think at this point of being a new band, we're kind of our own charity.
Right.
You know, we're still trying to make a living. But, you know, if the right opportunity comes along and we can help them, we're always happy to.
Is there a certain venue that either one of you have always wanted to play at?
Yeah, there's a bunch for
Yeah.
me. It's going to take a while to get there, I think.
What's your number one?
My number one, let's see, Royal Albert Hall would be awesome. That's a big one that's definitely up there. The Chicago Theater is huge.
Chicago Theater's up there for me.
Like, I don't know, even like Madison Square Garden, you know, just like the big, like the pinnacle venues, but that's going to take a while to get there.
Yeah.
Does your band have a story behind its name? How
It was
got its
pulled
name?
out of a hat, literally. It was like the best option of a bunch that was pulled out.
Do you remember any of the other options?
I remember Rabbit Punch was one of them, and a few others. Yeah, nothing else that really stuck. A bunch of potty humor.
Okay. The most memorable moment as a band? Anything?
Well, we just got back from being on tour in the UK. I think we went to Aberfeldy, Scotland on one of our days off, or on 2 of the days off actually, and it was kind of nice because it just felt like we were so far from home, you know, like, and that we'd kind of gotten there together, and playing London was really exciting. What do you think? Every moment is a memorable.
Every moment's a memorable moment. No, I like every time like playing in London is big. That was really exciting. That was on my list of things to do before I died, since I've been a young kid, was to play London. And same too for even like New York and LA. Like when you hit up the major markets like on tour, at least I'm always excited to be in those places, and I always feel like that's a big moment for the band. Yeah.
How did your band get together?
We've all known each other for a long time. We were all friends in the Chicago music scene and all played in different bands, and all of the groups we were playing with kind of went on hiatus right at the same time, and I had kind of had my eye on all the guys for different reasons. You know, I really always wanted to play with them, but I never thought it would be realistic, and then there kind of became a point where it just was realistic. Everybody had free time, we were all in Chicago, and it just worked really well.
So you're the only girl in the band?
I am, yeah.
What's that like?
It's fun.
Yeah.
I have a brother. I grew up with lots of boys around, kind of to be taken care of and also to take care of me. So it's just like a brotherly